Well, here we go again. Look what followed me home. Yep, another firepower. And this one it's okay. I had a firepower about a year ago that I got really cheap and worked through it, and it was in really good shape. And I ended up trading it for an F14, even money. So I think it was a good deal. But yeah, I miss firepower, and I really wanted another one. And I got the TNA over there, and TNA was actually inspired by firepower. So I just thought it would be cool to get another firepower, and I did miss the machine. So I reached out on Flippermark, and I found somebody who was selling one, and went down and grabbed it today. And yeah, it's got let's talk about the good first. The good is the boards are all in great shape, and he's already reworked all the boards. It's got a brand new 40-pin connector here, interconnect between the driver board and the MPU. He's bulletproofed the special solenoids over here. These special solenoids up in this corner, they control things like slingshots and pop bumpers. Those things get blown up all the time. The other firepower that I had, that board was really torn up. So he installed a bunch of fuses here to protect all those special solenoids, and that's really good. And he also fused the bridge rectifiers down here, which on these a lot of these Williams machines, they didn't do that. Even up to the System 11, they didn't have those fuses. So, and he's recapped the power supply, and he changed one of the connectors. Anyway, so yeah, the boards, they look pretty good, and the game boots and everything works fine. The cabinet is in kind of poor shape. The head, it looks like it got wet at some point. There's a little bit of swell to the wood here, so this will all have to be sanded and repainted. Sides don't look too bad, but I'll retouch all the black and a little bit of the yellow and the red there. The back glass over there is better than the other firepower that I had. It's got a little bit on, let me see if I can hold it up here and you can see it's got a little bit on the red here that's worn through. And yeah, I'm looking around a little bit on this blue here. It looks like somebody had already retouched it a couple times. So yeah, a little bit on this white. So we'll have to retouch this and then put some clear on the back of it so it doesn't get any worse. So the back glass is better than the one that I had. But it still does need some work. And the cabinet is lots of corrosion. Look at all this crap. Look at all this crap. Look at all this crap. Yeah. Lots of corrosion. This thing sat in a garage or a wet basement or something. So this receiver lockdown bar receiver will have to be removed, and I'll probably soak it in some Evapo-Rust, strip it. Coin door, same thing. The coin door has quite a bit of corrosion on some of these metal parts. Again, the pop bumper brackets, they probably all have to be soaked too. And the cabinet, it's okay. It's got a little bit of like cracking here, I guess. So that'll have to be sanded, and yeah, maybe I'll just get the stencil kit and just sand and repaint the entire thing and start over. I don't know. A lot of times I just try to paint, where I'll paint the black and then I'll just repaint right over top of it. I might do that again. I'll have to see. The Playfield is not too bad. It's probably better than the other one I had. Let's see. The biggest wear spot is here, right in front of the slingshot. That's kind of worn down to the wood. The good thing is that it mostly is in the solid purple area, so I should be able to touch that up. And it's so busy, the artwork's so busy there that I don't think it'll be a problem to get that to match pretty well. There's a little bit of wear here, and then around all the inserts that'll have to be retouched. I did this all before. All those inserts will need their black outline redone. And Let's see what else. There's a broken plastic back here in the corner, unfortunately. I'll have to see if I can get just that plastic, or I may end up having to get a new set. I don't know. The rest of them don't look too bad. There is corrosion on the screws, so yeah. So I'll have to go through and see. I don't know if he's rebuilt the flippers. It does not appear so. No, those flippers need to be rebuilt. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, they'll need to be rebuilt. Oh yeah, you can look at that. Look how rusty that one is there. Yeah, that's all original stuff. Okay, so that's where we're at. Yeah. But anyway, wanted to record the original condition of the thing, and you know, the other firepower that I bought, I only paid 450 euros for. And yeah, I traded it for an F14. This one I ended up paying 1450 for. So I guess I get an F14 and a firepower for 1900 euros. So I guess when I look at it that way, it's not too bad. But this one just needs a lot of work, and in a lot of ways, it looks worse than the other one I had. But whatever, it is what it is. We'll get cracking on this, and yeah, I mean, stuff like this, it's never been changed. Look, this is probably the original parts in this shooter rod, you know. So yeah, we'll get an order together and start tearing it all apart and making it pretty again. So just figured I'd record the original condition, and these are the original high voltage displays here. They all function. They all work good. So yeah, keep tabs on the channel, and we'll see how the firepower restore comes along. Take it easy.